midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Lose control, dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream flying above the city light. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat that soul, don't ask me what is real. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat the soul, don't ask me what is real. Get drunk, live for sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Here we are dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream flying above the city light. Get ready for the game I play. Get ready for the game I play. Roll the dice like no one cares. Roll the dice like no one cares. Yeah, get excited, baby. Welcome to the new age. Standing on the new stage. Get drunk before sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Lose control, dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream flying above the city light. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat that soul, don't ask me what is real. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat the soul, don't ask me what is real. Get drunk, live for sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Here we are dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream flying above the city light.
Hello, everyone. Oh, God. Give me a second, guys. Never prepared enough. This is it. Hello, everyone. My name is Archer, and this is more Fate Grunt Order. How are you all doing today? Thank you so much for joining me. First things first, before I start this, I want to thank everyone that has been watching my Fate Grand Order gameplay on YouTube. Um, Yeah, my streams for Fate Grand Order, I've been actually watched by people, and I notice you, so thank you so much. I'm having a good time, um, with the game, and even by just seeing that people are watching makes me want to keep doing it. Hey Archer, I'm doing as good as I can. I'm happy that you're doing as good as you can. Boston, how are you doing? Well, you're doing as good as you can. Sure, I am just repeating myself. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow and for the message. I hope you're doing great. Well, as good as you can. Yeah, I'm just starting this. We are supposed to learn more about the Dragon Witch, which is just like Alter Ruler, Jeanne Dark, or Dark Jeanne, whatever you want to call her. So, question: were you in the story of FGO? Where are you? Oh, sorry. I was like, I'm pretty sure there was an apple in there. Uh, but yeah, I can show you right now where I am. Just let me get done with this. Dude, I forgot to log in. I gotta remember this. I haven't logged in this past few days. I gotta remember myself that this is a gacha game with logging rewards and stuff of that nature. It's like I'm a total noob. Jalter. I'll go with that one. Jalter.
先輩は敬老の日が日本固有のものでないとご存知でしたか？優れたマスターには幸運がついてもらう小さなことからコツコツとですね。
The power of friendship, you know? But we are in Orleans. Right here, La Charite. We just got here. We learned that La Charite got just destroyed by some other servants. And we know that they are coming back to find us. By the way, let me get my friend ID. If you play Fate, by all means, everybody that comes in here on the stream, I offer to be friends with, because why not? Where is my ID? How do I see my ID again? Oh, okay, no, my ID is right here. I have it saved. Here it is. Okay, sure, you can send you but I can send you here, my ID, right in hand. See, speedy. Yeah, if you can accept me, we can start right now, and I can use your servants on this fight, because yeah, I've been using. Here are all the friends that I've made so far. I've been using their servants. Let's support units or look at support. Let's go ahead. Yeah, that's the idea. That is the goal. Yeah, I've been using everyone's here, and I have a pretty decent friend. Oh, what is this? I think this is a new one from my team. Ooh, she looks so cute. It's adorable. There's so many servants that I want in this game. Oh, okay. You want me to add you? No problem. I can go ahead and do that. Oh, okay. You're already here as well. Trevin. Welcome to the team, Trevin. I'm gonna learn what you have as I choose my team for this. Hello, Ravies. I was playing Limbus this morning, so I feel like you're a little off in your timing, but it still means a lot that you decided to show up. I hope you're doing fine. Let's see what you have, dear Trevin. Let me just maybe update the list. Sometimes it doesn't show up right away. And also, everything apparently is strong and weak. Let's see, usually I never use riders or berserkers. Let me see your riders. Ooh. Okay, I think you have a tendency for girls. At least on that first page. Yeah, this first page is remarkable. That look very, very cool. Okay, let me take a look on the ones that I haven't seen before. Brito Mart. Okay, she's very pretty. Rabies on a stick. Awesome. I'm glad. And this is Zenobia. Okay, Zenobia is pretty cool. This is the rider. Martha. Superman's mother. And this is Skata, the assassin version. Sure, makes sense. Okay, I was going to go with Archer, Rider, but I'm gonna go with your Lancer because I think she's very pretty. Look at Saber. Sure. This one. Yeah, I used the Saber above the last time, Bargeist. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Yeah, one of my friends have her, but I can use her. I think I didn't use her on this outfit. So this looks like a stronger version of the one that I used. At least looking, you know. Let's give it a go. Dark Jean. Bargeist is your most built unit. Lovely. Like, I really appreciate that people have like their favorites, and you can clearly like see the level of Oh, Martha was there. Crazy. That would be funny if I had picked her. But yeah, it's very fun to see what people focus on, because like clearly this game it requires a lot of resources for you to build a unit to perfection. So like even my strongest friends right now, they have just a couple of units on like 120. A lot of them have the Space Ishmael on very high level. Max Ascension Bond 10 with signature craft essence. Nice. Ah. What a nerve. Who knew? Who knew such a thing could happen? Could someone please pour some water on me? This is bad. It's awful. I think I'm really going to lose it. It's so funny I might die from laughing. Take a look, Jills. Look at that pathetic girl. What is she, a wimp? A mouse? A worm? Either way, they're all the same. So puny I can't even muster any sympathy. Ah, truly a country that could only cling to me. Comparing them to mice is an insult to mice. Hey, Jills, did you think so? Oh, I see. We didn't bring Jills along. You, who are you? Well, I think it's kinda, you know, like, who are you? Isn't like, I know that there were mirrors already, right? And you can see your reflection in the water and such. Like, I think it would be easier for her to understand that she's literally looking at her. I could ask the same of you. right as a leader? Let me answer that. I am Jeanne d'Arc, the saint devoted to France. The other me. What? That's nonsense. You're no saint. Just as I am no saint. But that is already a thing of the past. More importantly, why did you attack this town? Why, you ask? As the same Jeanne d'Arc, I thought you would understand. Are you stupid now that your alignment has changed? The reason I attacked the city? What a foolish question. It's obvious, isn't it? It is for the sole purpose of destroying friends. I am, after all, a servant. Politically, economically, this method takes too long. It is not better to just simply physically crush everything. Such foolishness! Such foolishness! The foolish ones are us, Jeanne d'Arc. Why did you want to save this country? Why did you want to bring salvation to these people? All while knowing that they are the ones who spit on and betrayed us. That is true. I will be fooled no longer. I will not be betrayed no longer. I no longer hear the voice of the Lord. I agree with the motivations of Jeanne d'Arc, or Jalter. You know, she was burned at the stake for being a witch after basically being canonized as a saint and helping people in battle and saving them. Like, there is no such stark difference or contrast with that, you know? Is amazing. So, for her to be brought back, I feel like Arjan being still good and positive is the brightest outlook on this situation. Because I think most people that would had that kind of like treatment put upon them, they would probably come back a little evil. Now, I feel like even if I would die in that situation, I would come back something like neutral. I feel like it's very easy for me to always be neutral because I'm not really aligned with good and evil. I don't see the point in it, particularly as the primordial apple. I just want to see, like, I'm an spectator. I enjoy seeing whatever is going on. So, you know, like, destroying everything doesn't make sense. But of course, like, I wouldn't even be burned at the stake for aligning someone because I usually wouldn't. But I can see why you would come evil. That's my point. The fact that I cannot hear his voice means the Lord no longer blesses this country. So I will destroy it, in accordance to the Lord's grief. I will cut away all the bad seeds at the roots. As long as the human race exists, so will my hatred. I will remake this France into a land of the dead. Also, if you want a really strong ass 2EX ranked arts unit, after this mission go to the shop, scroll the vocation tab there, and you can use those leaves you have been getting to buy units known as welfare units. They are event units that are unable to be gotten anymore due to the events having passed. Currently, the game is doing what known as the Pilgrimage Festival, in which past event units can now be gotten with their event-tied Ascension materials and NP units. Okay, I think I've seen that once, but I couldn't really focus on the units available. As I was talking to some people, I like Fate for what it is, but I don't have deep attachment to one character. Like, there's no character in Fate that I want, oh my god, this character is amazing. I am learning on Grand Order for the first time characters that I feel attached to. There is one character I've seen on last stream that I really enjoyed. And I'm trying to remember who. Do you see? That's why I feel like I have no attachment. Even the characters that are like the best, I cannot clearly remember of them. There was Thomas Edison, the lion dude. I really liked his design, so for sure he's up there. And there's just one more character that I really, oh yeah, there is a character that looks like a Gaia character. I like that one. I think it's a cook. So those are the two ones that I'm like on the lookout for. The rest, like, let's say like I don't have any attachment to those welfare units. Uh, which ones would you recommend for me to get for the first, like for the first one? That's how I will save this country. By the hands of the new Jeanne d'Arc, reborn through death. I suppose you could never understand, always playing the saint. Impossible for a pretty little holy virgin who pretends not to see hatred and joy and is incapable of human growth. Damn. No, what is human growth to servants? If you're going to call it something, it would rank up as a heroic spirit. There appears to be a noisy fly here. Should I kill it if it gets too annoying? Wait, what? The console's on fire! The servant can burn her enemies with just a glare? Are you really me? I have played my part for you so clearly. Yeah, you still have doubts. This rage is an ugly justice. It's not that you cannot understand it. You do not even have the will to try. But I understand. Seeing you, I have realized. All there is to the heroic spirit that is myself. You are neither ruler nor Jeanne d'Arc. You are nothing but some leftover residue that I threw away. If you were the same existence as in class as I, then I should have left something. Felt something, sorry. But you are worthless. Nothing but a ghost with a misguided effort to recreate history. Berserk Lancer, Berserk Assassin. Finish off that country girl. You are getting tired of small prey, aren't you? Rejoice, they are strong. Among all servants I summoned, your thirst for blood is the strongest. You exist to crush the brave. Devour them to your heart's content. Very well. Now I will have your blood. So we have Lad, the guy that got completely destroyed whenever the fight was brought to him, on a Fate Apocrypha. And not so fast, my king. I would like to partake of her flesh and blood, as well as her insides. Okay, so this lady here is calling Vlad her king. White hair. Is that like Carmilla? Right, Carmilla is a vampire lady from Castlevania. And Vlad is the same. And I can only think about one vampire lady ever. Like, I don't know any other vampire lady that's not Carmilla from like mythology and stuff. A dragon lands only for it to start to writhe in agony as its chest begins to bulge, then rip until I burst out like a chest burster. I have arrived while eating popcorn. Damn, from the inside? Anyway, in terms of welfare units, there are a few wonderful options. It depends on what you need. If you want a good archer, then Kuloe is a good choice. Hokusai is a good saber option. Siege forecaster. So, I want something that can complement my... Well, technically not, because I only use 2 units for like 3 units in a fight, and 2 of them are mine. I want combos, you know? I want units that complement each other. That's my thing. So, yeah, I will look that on the lenses of what I need, you know? And also, I have a lot of casters. So I would probably get something that is not a caster just because, like, I should have a bigger variety of options. There for units, all you need are the leaves of evocation, and if you got enough of them, you can get all the units. This is permanent, by the way. As for the welfare, I say go for the Summer Hokusai Saber class, or for the Summer Jalter Berserker class. Saber Hokusai is a single target Art Saber that hits like 7-8 times with her NP attack, dealing massive damage, but Summer Jalter is just as good, if not better, since she's a Berserker unit, meaning she is effective against all other unit types. Jean Alter Berserker is a fun choice as well. I think I'm gonna go with her, you know? Berserker being effective against everything. Well, most units. I feel that there's some ones that are like I don't know where some of the other ones exist on the chart, but sure. I know the Berserker is effective against literally most of the other ones. So I think I'm gonna go with Summer Jalter. It seems like a solid one. Again, I don't think there's anybody there that I'm like super drawn to. So I'm just gonna get whatever is good. So greedy. And her soul? Who gets to take her soul? There's no gaining taking her soul. Do you think honor or reputation can maintain my beauty? Very well. Then I shall take her soul. It's quite ironic though. I am able to understand her beauty only after I have fallen as a blood-sucking devil. Yes, that is precisely why I cannot hold back my emotions. I will not forgive anything more beautiful than me. No, more than that. The blood of those more beautiful than me can only elevate my beauty. Ah, how fun it is to crush such fresh fruit. I'll throw away the skin and just enjoy the juice. This is the privilege of being a noble of the night. I'll squeeze every last drop out of you. Ugh. Master! We have no other option. Right. Jean, get ready. They're coming. Understood. Awesome. One thing that I really appreciate about this game is because you can make a servant into almost every single class nowadays. You can have multiple versions of the same character. Not that it even stops you. You can even get the same character but summer version. But what I was thinking is, I will see some characters that I really enjoy the design and see if I can get like multiple copies of those characters, like multiple versions of them. Like I've seen people that have like multiple like, you know, Ishtars, or people that resemble Rin. I think that's a better way to put it. So, you know, that could be a good one. That could be like a fun gimmick, I guess. Since the game's already offering it to me, why not? Forgot to use this. I wish that I could see, but yeah, I'm not gonna get her NP enough. Ooh da da. Da 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 da. I was expecting Carmilla to be in here, but sure. There are various versions. I have a friend who has a support list filled with nothing but Artoria face servants, which is a trading game. Some servants have anti-Artoria faces. What? That's so specific, I love it. Yeah, I would for sure like build a full team full of something very specific, you know? If it's not like just multiple copies of the same character, which I believe is going to be highly unlikely that I would be able to make those, unless they're like the best, like the most popular characters, which I really don't care much about them. I would probably pick a gimmick and stick with it, you know? Some nice gimmick. Only downside to Jalter, she is a glass tank. Hits hard, effective against all classes, but it's also weak to all classes due to Berserkers working like that. She's really strong with her NP ranked as like AEX rank, but that's at NP5 or max NP rank. Thankfully, getting the NP maxed is not hard. Just got to grind the leaves. That said, her NP max with buffs hits like a truck dealing like over 100k. Nice. Yeah, Mordred's NP does extra damage to Artoria phase servants. Ah, makes sense. Mordred having a problem with, Saber. Elizabeth Bathory has the most versions of herself, since she is the Halloween poster girl, who's almost always the Halloween welfare servant. Ah, of course she is. So I can make a full Bathory team. That could be fun. Or maybe a team full of demonesses, A lot of characters, the girl characters, or any characters, there are demon or devil inspired attire, vibe, something of that nature. That could be fun. I am not shy of devils and angels. I can't believe you couldn't finish off a young girl. I wonder if you felt sympathy for her. Kindness doesn't suit you. It's not very monster-like, Dracul. Dracul? No way. Vlad III, Romania's greatest hero, also known as the Lord Impaler. Who knew that you'd reveal my true name in front of others? I'm extremely displeased. What's wrong? I would rather be remembered by a bad name than not at all. Besides, I prefer to be called by my true name. Dread Despair faintly spires with hope. She will be a character that would go into the demoness, demon, devil kind of character, the team. The ones with the best cries are the little squirrels who think I can escape. But in the end, you were driven to ruin by the hands of those who actually escaped. Elizabeth Bathory, otherwise known as Carmilla, how humorous your tragic end was. Oh wait, is this Bathory? How boring. That's why I don't like your kind. Even as you're damned vampires, you can cling to your noble heart. I didn't know that Carmilla was also linked to Elizabeth Bathory. I didn't know that. Okay, so that's awesome. So even though it's another name, which is the vampire name that I know of Carmilla, she still is the same character as my lolly in Lancer girl. That's awesome. You mean to say that I cling to my fate even now? Stop this instant. I told you that you could devour freely, but do not forget who is friend and foe. Turn your animosity to these little girls now. Save your petty squabbles for later. Ah, you misunderstand, Master. Secretly, I idolize Count Vlad as a leader. Well, it's not much of a secret if you just tell him to his face. That's the first I've heard of it. Comparing idolizing with plotting assassination. Well, they are fighting amongst themselves. It's a bad work environment over there. Do not let your guard down, Master. You still intend to kill us. Well, in a way. Thank you for the lurk, Decaf. We have Lancer Elizabeth, Witch Elizabeth, Brave Saber Elizabeth, two different Mecha Elizabeths, Cinderella Elizabeth, Tiny Chinese Dragon Elizabeth, Carmilla's, and Phantom Thief Carmilla. I can do okay. Are those Elizabeths all different, classes? Can I make a team full of them, or some of them interlope, intercede? They cross reference with each other. I can actually give that a go. All Bathory, even though it's not something that remarkable, I still would like to do it. That could be fun.
強化画面から慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいもの受け取り忘れには今回も
I might change my idea on that, by the way. Everything is up to interpretation. I'm just someone very ravenous for everything. Okay, Trevin, what is this? Assassin of Shinjuku? Okay, I like the I find male characters in this game remarkable just because there's so little of them. At least there are male characters for sure, but you know, most of are females, so it's refreshing to see male characters. Elizabeth has like I think 6 versions of herself. Yes, like it was just counted by systems. Brave Liz, one is Saber, Caster, both Alter Ego, Rider, and Nine-Tailed Dragon Pretender. Okay, so yeah, we have like a big variety of them. They are all different classes, with only Phantom Thief and Cinderella Carmilla sharing a class. Except the 2 mechas, they are both the same down to their skills. Okay. But yeah, I can do a big team of battery. I'll be down to get them. If it's easy for me to get them, I will. If not, I can try to something like new. Because since I have like a lot of resources, and as Sin System already stated to me, I can look for whatever is going to be coming on the next few years. I can see if I can find a character that I want to enjoy, and see if there are going to be a lot of copies of them around. That could be also a good idea. You know, think about the future units. Alright, it's my turn. Please don't mistake me for that kind Count Vlad. Master, Elizabeth Bathory, do you know her? The blood contest, was it? That's right, like Vlad III, she was feared as a monster. She believed that bathing in the blood of virgins would keep her youthful. She said to have murdered hundreds of girls. Saint's blood is valuable. No woman would let go of a gem placed before her. I appreciate Carmilla, you know. She is a woman of great taste. She sees what she likes, she goes for it. Even if it's criminal. And even if it ended up getting her killed anyway. Wait, she got dragons with her. Damn. They are welfare units. So right now, Brave Liz and Witch Liz are free in the Leaf Shop. The other Liz forms will be put into the Leaves. Nice. All the Elizabeths are welfare, so they should be available in the shop. Only Carmilla and Phantom Thief Carmilla require gacha. Nice. So I might start getting the Elizabeths instead of the Berserker, like I just said at the beginning. And there she goes. Nice. I might also make a team full of dudes. Just because everybody goes for the girls, then I will break the mold by just using males. Or, let me rephrase this, male-looking characters. I think I gotta stress the looking male part of the idea. Something doesn't feel right. Was it the reason, Count Vlad? You over there, young girl, oh young lady. You smell horrible. A girl of such tender years, yet so battle-hardened. How contradictory. Who is she? A demi-servant. An anomaly, a cross between a human and a servant. That was my mistake. You two were crueler than the others. But that's why you're so playful. Alright, Project. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate. Welcome. Let the remaining 3 deal with this girl. Yeah, we did it. Defeated Vlad. Hi. Thank you so much for chatting for the first time. How are you doing? We are, as you can see, dealing with Dark Shun and her incapability of winning, and Vlad and Carmilla's incapability of being decent characters, apparently, because they got their asses handed to them. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, the game is still recommending me with some. Let me see the Berserkers. Oh, I remember her, Frankenstein. I really like her. I like this design as well. Pretty nice image. And then this is yeah, Morgan. I don't think I've used her before, so let me give it a go. Not bad. How about you? I'm doing great. Going through the story, having a fun time talking about what team I might build. To be fair, you were using servants. They're way over level for the current content. Let me be smug about it, Sin Systems. Wait, Carmilla and I can still fight. The Saint's blood belongs to us. As if I would allow mere executioners who know nothing of the radiance of blood, the grandeur of blood, take... Shut up! Know your place, bad lad third! No matter how much authority you may have had in life, you're all equals as servants. You wanted so badly to suck her blood that you unconsciously held back. You haven't learned a thing. I hate people like that. Stay out of this. Stay out of it this time, okay? Mash, run! I'll hold her off. Oh no, is she heading? Is she sending those 3 after us now? What do we do? Any ideas? Any ideas? Doctor, please calm down. You're starting to make me panic too. But this is really bad, right? Okay, where's my email? I need the internet help. What? Email? Isn't everybody dead? Who do you plan on emailing? Also, who uses email? Like, nobody responds an email in a timely fashion. Off to the internet idol page. Help me, Magimari! Help me, Magimari! Why? Wait, where the internet idol page would help us? We're being attacked by 3 servants. What should we do? Okay, sent. I guess you have to just die and be reborn, star. Wow, internet idols are harsh. She doesn't even know how I feel. Master, I'm gonna try to break through. Stay close. I appreciate that Roman can keep his cool on this situation because he's not in the death situation. You do you, my dude. All we'll say is hold on your Saint Quartz for like a week or two because the upcoming banner has Morgan Le Fay Berserker and Caster Toria coming up. And every FGO play veterans and new players say that the Castoria is a must in any team or account. She is good. Nice. I will hold for that then. Also, on a side note, with the event coming up, which you qualify for, I'm going to assume that you will be taking part in it. Magimari is marrying in drag trolling Romani. Ah, nice. A side note, with the event coming up, which you qualify for, I don't know about the event coming up. You need to elaborate further. But I will participate if I'm, you know, I'm qualified for. Oh yeah, here. Oh, it's a big fight. Okay, let me go by parts.
目を覚まいい判断です不思議な
Damn,
出ませ
that was some overkill.
まだですね
By the way, can I send you my friend code for FGO? Please, go ahead. I can add you as soon as I'm done here. The more friends, the merrier.
目を背けないでお望みとあらば
オーセロ
分断不敬者
Nice. Thank you.
いい判断仕方ありませんね不思議な出ませ
Da-da. Also, I will be getting a free SR selector ticket coming up on the 10th of this month that will give you a free 4-star unit of your choice. Nice! But you need to ascend the unit to at least Ascension 1 and get them to at least bond level 3 to 4 to keep the unit permanently in your account. I can do that, no problem. Sure, awesome. That's great.
目を背けない目をよく言いました
Buster!
慈悲だ神戸を垂れよ恐怖はない希望もないただ罪人のように
I love characters that are always sitting down. I love that.
ゴールに当たわず
Just so cool.
私のしもべになります
Okay, this is my type of character. A character
ミイラから
that is
近づみ
sitting down. They are defeating their enemies without even having to stand up. Also, I can make a team fully focused on very remarkable looking noble phantasms, you know? Just the best looking noble phantasms out there. Don't care how good the actual character is. Just how good the noble phantasm looks and how amazingly crazy looks. It is the Great Spirit World Tour event. You can see the ad for it on the homepage. The only requirement to take part is to have completed Fuyuki, although it will contain some spoilers for later. Okay, makes sense, but yes. Well, till Bro finds out about Rikyu then. She always sitting down even when flying. I like characters that are always sitting down. For me, I like characters that are lazy but powerful. So they do not require to even stand up to destroy everyone. Ugh. That should be enough. Just in case, I will make sure to remove your head from your body. Both of you, please go! What? What? A glass rose? It is not elegant. Neither is the city, neither is that combat style. I don't like your philosophy or principles either. You are so beautiful, yet you shroud yourself in blood and hatred. For good or for evil, shouldn't a human try to be more free? A servant? Who comes to our rescue? Who goes there with the glass rose? If it's made out of glass, wouldn't it be broken if they just threw at us? Morgan even got a summon caster farm called Morgan, Lady of the Lake. Oh no, it's the simp. I love Sims. Okay, apparently we got a buff here with sabers. Let me get some good sabers. Oh yeah, first let me add you. Alright, before I do this. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Morgan, Lady of the Lake, is a caster, and I have my level 100 version of her on my friends list. I should just try her. I will. Thank you. Alright. Friend request here. I'll be waiting, alright? Feel free to join us. Check out what I've got. See if anything interests you. Everything interests me. I'm gonna use whatever you have, alright, for this last fight here. And then I would check the Lady of the Lake. Is this young Kyuhuling? Yeah, it is. It's not even using Kyuhuling as the name. It's using Setenta as his form before, you know, going crazy Berserker. Nice. I love the little doggy as well, which is lore based. Well, a Max Bond Angry Manju. Impressive. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, they're so cute. Okay, there's so many stuff for me to try out. Okay, update. I love a Manju. Alright, let's check what you have, alright? Okay, this is, like, I want to try it out, your Angra menu. So, what is Angra menu? Like, what star would this be? Because there's no stars. So, like, how strong is it? Oh, hey, this is one of those characters made by the illustrator from Danganronpa. Cleopatra, assassin. Sure, nice. This is cool. I might try her out. Who is this? Florence Nightingale. Ooh, I like her style. She looks from like those old animes. I'm thinking about the name. Cannot think thought about anything. No, nothing. But let me try your Angra menu. This guy is so ass, but go ahead. 0 star. I go ahead. Yes, that's right. I am so happy. This is what it means to announce oneself as a hero of justice. I know who you are. I also know how powerful and terrifying you are. He's issued the personification of a grail evil. He's got no star ranking. Nice. To be honest, I have to confess that I've never trembled in fear more than anyone else. Yeah, still, if you intended to invade this nation, then I shall face you, even if I had to tear apart my dress. Why you would tear apart your own dress? I don't know. Why? Because, thank you for answering my question. You are... Oh my, so you know my true name. Have we met before? Splendid female knight? Saber, who is she? Answer me. I can tell you who she is, even with this murderous rage burning in my heart. Her beauty is unmistakable. The girl they call the flower of Versailles. She is Marie Antoinette, the let them eat cake lady. I love this. I love cake. Queen Marie Antoinette? Antoinette? I have a hard time pronouncing the Antoinette. Something within those lines. That's right. Thank you for saying my name. I'm just calling her Marie. As long as the name exists, I will play my role no matter how foolish it may be. You, dragon witch who's torching my country. It might be pointless, but I will ask you anyway. Are you evil enough to perform your wicked deeds in my very presence? Right in front of my cake? Will you declare yourself a greater fool than I, the queen who failed to stop the revolution? Silence. You lack the right to participate in this battle. Oh, and why is that? You led a life of luxury in a palace, and died without even knowing what happened. Are you saying you can understand our hatred? Well, she needs to be a little remarkable, right? She became a heroic spirit. Well, I suppose I can, but that just makes me want to know more, Dragon Witch. What? What I don't know, I learn. That's my policy. That's why I can't bear to look at you like this. Oh, Jeanne d'Arc, beloved descent. I like her. I like her. What I don't know, I just learn. I like her. I like characters that butt in other people's, you know, affairs without being asked for. All I know is that you're taking your rage out on the innocent, and I have not the slightest idea why. Everything disappeared into a haze like a girl going for a Sunday walk. I've no words for you. What I do know is this. Along with Jeanne d'Arc over there, I'm going to make your heart and body mine. Wait. I didn't know about Marie's, sexual, preferences. But more power to her. What? Huh? Oh my, oh dear, oh dear. Don't misunderstand me. I just meant that as a queen, I'm going to bring you to your knees. Well, that still can be, misunderstood. It's falling apart. My image of Marie Antoinette is falling apart. Enough of this farce. Very well then, you are my enemy. Servants, first take care of that annoying princess, then the others. This version of Marie is specifically the younger, purer version, which is why she's rather svelte, as in real life Marie was actually very busty. It's FGO, don't question it. I really enjoy that. Okay, I'm gonna put Marie Antoinette on my list of characters that I enjoy because of their personality. Then Grandma News, the main literally just some guy who got tortured for 80 years straight. That is remarkable. Even though I know about Angry Man U because of, the movies. Okay, that was solid. Yeah, the damage is not that crazy for a level 94 character, but he's doing his best, He's been tortured for 80 years. Cut himself slack. What? Okay, it's lagging. Why is this lagging? Is that my computer? Sorry, that was a crazy lag. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Guys, give me just a second. I don't know what's going on. Like, my computer's been crazy since yesterday. Yeah, see, still not really fixed. What is going on? Okay, give me a second. This should fix the problem. Yeah, it fixed the problem. Is my browser crazy? I don't know what the fuck's going on with Opera. Also, why is this man still looking like the only reason I'm grading this man to 500 is because it's funny. They should tell you all you need to know about the character. Why is this man still looking like he's a shade from Hollow Knight? Who's Angra is this? Cause bro, You need to ascend him up to max, or at least get his appearance changed. Mine, he's level 94. Run from it, hide from it. This cup comes from all streamers. Damn. Bro, why you still rocking him looking like a shade from Hollow Knight when the man's level 90 plus? I keep him on 3rd ascension on my account. I don't know why it looks like this for auto support. Good question. Maybe you need to set up something different for support? I can only see the eyes. Do your best! Ooh. Now what? Oh, he just transforms? Okay. Wait, he doesn't even attack? He just transforms and stops? Oh no, he now... What? Can anybody explain what happened? Like, he transformed, did absolutely no damage, didn't attack afterwards, and then stopped. What is this? Like, that NP was worse even than the attack. His NP is a counterattack. Whenever he takes damage, he returns it like 1.5 mod. That's terrible. That we stun him and makes it so you do all the damage, then turn it back. Okay, that's awful. I love it. He's basically the Wobble Fett. He's actually a worse version of the Wobble Fett, but sure, I'll go with that. I told you that. I was just not a... Dude, why they did that? It's so evil. The guy's already been tortured enough. He describes himself as a wicked servant. Damn, he's correct. In lore, it's even more useless. Damn, I am so sad for this guy. Like, yeah, I know why he became basically the bane of the Grail. And turning formation, which is just a debuff. I wish there was a little damage for this, you know? There's no damage. Ampu nev ta blah blah blah. Kill them all! Not them all, but we got fairly close. Yay! I like the other Nita Crisis Noble Phantasm better, but I still have to upgrade mine, so... His essay, one of my favorite characters. Don't feel so. His essay is one of my favorite characters. His SA? What is SA? Sorry. The only reason his team was able to do anything in Hollow Ataraxia is because his master was capable of fist-fighting servants and had her own NP that is specifically anti-trump card retroactive hit. That's so specific. I like that. We survived somehow. So did she. Damn, so irritating. Yes, that's right. This is a battlefield after all. That's enough talk. You're the enemy of the world, aren't you? So first we must appease the souls of all those you murdered. Thank you for waiting, Amadeus. Crush them like bugs. Leave it to me. Noble Phantasm, a requiem for death. I got Amadeus Mozart what's on last stream. Oh, he sexual assaulted one of your favorite characters? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, lore-wise, I was not aware. It's not really good. Ranked at like the lowest of the low on NP ranking. As a solo unit in later half of the game when fighting bosses that deal massive damage, the retaliation is not that bad since he can do good damage in there. But early game here is dog water with other units. Downside, his drop rate is man, he's like a 0.5% drop rate, and you can only get him from the friend point pill banner. It makes sense. Let's make this ass character so hard to get, because at least we gotta get something out of it, you know? Make it so rare that people wanna get it, even though he's terrible. But yes, Mozart, take it away. Music. One more. Oh, but what a glorious evil sound. Such pressure. Damn. Now then, good day everyone. Au revoir. Ryder. What is it? Go after them. Surely you can catch up them on your horse. There's no need to fight. Just tell them where they are and I'll crush them. Understood. Are you sure you'll catch them? Martha! That awful noise is gone. What a shame. I wonder if I can make that servant my pet. I stick his head on a phonograph and have him scream all night. Ruler, do you think Ryder alone is enough to handle them? You'll be fine. Ryder's noble phantasm is perfect for destroying them. But you're right. I should be careful. I return and prepare to summon additional servants. Go ahead and cause as much trouble as you like. If you're lucky enough to find them, slay them. You're not going to be beaten by any queen who never left her castle, are you? How harsh. I stayed in a castle too. But my talents are a match for any of the others. Saber, Lancer, the next time we fight, will let me handle the enemy, Ryder? May I ask why? She is the person I wish to slaughter most in this world. It would be that woman Marie who kneels before me. Oh, Saber, is there something you'd like to add? You're right. There's no point in me worrying about your sense of inferiority towards her. What did you say? Stop, I don't care. It doesn't matter who beats who. The result doesn't change. I leave this in your hands. Don't get too out of control. Even anti-heroes have their dignity. Make sure you don't become mere murderers. Well, isn't mere murder what we're doing with the people of this country? I don't know where she's coming from. She flew off, huh? Dragon Witch is certainly the right word for her. The woman we just faced was the real Jeanne d'Arc, wasn't she? What of it? Ours isn't a fake either. And we are servants, in search of blood, though you may not be even in this state. Chevalier Dion, the noble dragoon. I will obey my master. If she wishes to end the world, I will help her. And I too am under madness enhanced. Do not anger me. My apologies. It's hard not to feel pity. The queen they respected, who sent them an address, is now her enemy. Who sent them a dress, sorry. But that is the fate of a servant. That is the nature of the Holy Grail War. Lancer, let's go. We must search next city. We are vampires who must drink the blood of the living. Finding our next meal is a matter of life and death. Indeed, none of these meals were satisfactory, but I'll take what I can get. Great conversations about vampires being vampires. I've been playing for 2 years and only have two, and that's lucky. A right project, you're lucky, a lucky ass. Some people who have been playing for as long as I don't even have one. I have been back playing for a year, near max NP all my 3-star and lower units, and still have no anger yet. So ass. Just scared for pulling Saber Lily, then Anir. At least Saber Lily is a decent unit. I think I got mine like NP2 or something. Sometimes gacha luck can be strange. I have been playing for mm, almost 2000 days and I still don't have Ryder Marie or Lancer Elizabeth. How, okay, let me see how many hours is that amount of days. Shall we? Because I'm curious. Days is okay, that's kind of crazy. Are you sure about the number, Sin Systems? Because if I convert 1900 to 29, it's about 46 hours of gameplay. No, oh, sorry, 46,000 hours. I know you didn't play, for 46,000 hours, but still, even if you play for 10,000 hours, it's still remarkable. Yeah, we all come back to it because of the story. That's awesome, That speaks, much about the quality of the story of this game. And also, that's the reason why this game has been alive for so long. Oh yeah, of course you didn't play the whole day. Yeah, I get it, but it's still, I'm putting some like reasonable numbers, I guess, or trying to. Not reasonable enough. Wait, let me pull more. Like, you guys inspire me to do friend summoning. I'm gonna get angry on stream. William Shakespeare. I remember him from the anime. Spartacus, I remember him from the anime. Hassan of the Curse of... Wait, is there so many anime characters on this poll? I would expect Shakespeare to be a little stronger, but sure. I like that some characters have like long conversations whenever you summon them. Gareth. Okay, she's cute. Shakespeare is decent budget buster support, similar to how Mozart is a budget art support with Starbomb. Wait, she's one of the round table knights? Crazy. I have Gareth 120. Damn. Okay, you really like the low star characters, don't you? And nothing here. Okay, awesome. It was not today. My goat. Garrett, best knight of the round table. Best knight of the round table? That seems like a stretch. Are you sure about that? Okay, we're gonna go for Euro. One thing after another. Oh, we can even use Marie. Level 18. They could at least match our level or something. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this is right here. Why I'm acting brand new. Gareth Lancer, 120. Dude, that is some dedication, you know. You dedicated so much, I will use her. Fun fact about Gareth, she first showed in the Servant Summer Fest event without getting a name and no hint of who she was, besides wanting Knights of the Round manga we were selling. She came out over a year later. Nice! That's a pretty fun way to introduce a character without really introducing said character. Alright, are we safe now? Doctor? Yes, I am not detecting I'm not detecting them anymore. While we're at it, I'm picking up ley line readings from that nearby forest. Very well. Jean and Marie? Marie, did you say? Forgive me, you weren't being rude. You made me so happy. The way you addressed me was so adorable. Please, splendid foreigner, would you mind calling me that from now on? Yes, Miss Marie, or Mademoiselle Marie, perhaps? Nope, that won't work at all. Just Marie, like the sheep. I'm pretty sure that was Mary. Yes, yes, yes! Nice to meet you. I am Marie. I love understanding ladies. Let me guess. You're very popular with the opposite sex, right? Marie, may I speak? Oh, my apologies. I got excited for a minute. How rude of me. So, how may I be of service? A strong ley line was detected in a nearby forest. I'd like to head there and make camp. Is that alright, everyone? Of course, that's fine. Is that alright with you, Amadeus? There's no point in asking for my opinion. Do what you want, Maria. I like how flamboyant he's looking. He's a full parade. Alright. It should be fine, I think. Let's go, let's go there and rest. And then we can talk about our next move. And there's monsters, of course. Looks like some monsters have found their lane line too. Let's get rid of them. So fun thing about this game. When you get a copy of a unit, you can put the copies into that unit to boost the unit's NP. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I've been doing with all the things. Getting a unit to max NP for the 3-star and lower units is considered commonplace, since the drop rates of them are so high. And even those units are considered better than some 5 to 4-star units on damage output, take your level 1 rider you got in your back row named Ushiwakamaru, even though she... Sorry, I think I misread what you just said. Getting a unit to max NP for 3-star and lower units is considered commonplace, since the drop rates on them is so high, and even those units are considered better. Oh, even them are considered better than some 5 to 4-star units on damage output. Take your Ushiwakamaru. Oh, nice. Ushiwakamaru is considered one of the best single-target 3-star quick card rider attack units in the game when her NP is maxed out and she leveled and max ascension reaching near over 100k. That's pretty nice. I think someone else last stream was saying that you can actually clear the game and current content with low star characters, and I even suggested them that For me, it would be very fun for me to try to run this game with only low star characters and see how far that can, take me without really going for the best characters, but just trying to max out the weaker ones. But they said for me to just focus on playing the game regularly. I think even though I can, it might be painful for me to do. But I find that funny, I find that fun. Because again, I don't have really any particular tie to any character. So for me to try to do this game with only like low star characters would be like a breath of fresh air, I guess. This isn't Honkai Star Rail. Damn, my boy Arise just shitting on MiHoYo. I agree with you, by the way. I really appreciate whenever a game allows you to use the lower star, lower ranked character still in current content. Humu humu. There's a guy who likes clearing ultra hard challenges quests with low star characters, mostly a Q team, as there are 3 versions of Q you can get very easily. Yes, I am aware. That's pretty nice, Q-Hulin, it's a good idea for a character for doing that. I might take that offer, because it's the easiest one that I can do, since I already have plenty of low star characters anyway. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna play this game with only low star characters. Well, I'm gonna still use my friend units, just because I like I like to use your guys' characters. But for my units, I will be probably just doing like 3-star to lower. Reason you can NP max your low level units far easier than the 4 or 5 stars. Take the Gareth here. She might be hyper grailed, but even getting her to level 90 is considered max for most units to be considered built. Yes. But a good job, Gareth. Humu humu. As soon as this battle is done, I will replace Nido and Lord Emelor for some primo low star characters. Ida Lipsu. Pretty nice. Now I will establish a summoning circle. Hey guys, are you enjoying your trip through 15th century France? 50th century, sorry. Now then, let's get today's lecture started. Today I'll be talking about servant categories. Most of the servants that can be summoned are divided into 7 classes. Saber, Archer, Lancer, Rider, Berserker, Caster, Assassin. Just be ready for some pain moving forward, since things can get pretty tricky. I have a friend who goes through a lot of struggle beating the latest story arcs with a Camelot servant restriction. A Camelot servant restriction? Can you describe what that is? They cannot use any servants from Camelot? Each class has various compatibilities. Saber has the advantage over Lancer, for instance, and Lancer over Archer and Archer over Saber. Rider over Caster, Caster over Assassin, and Assassin over Rider. And Berserker is strong against all classes, but weak when attacked. It's like a game of rock, paper, scissors. Keep this in mind when fighting the enemy. Of course, there are some servants who don't fall into these categories. I'll explain them another time, like many, 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 ruler, avenger, alter ego, pretender, foreigner. The list goes on. Okay, circle's good to go. Have a nice journey. Thank you. QQ. Question: do they still release more low star characters on this game? Because one thing that they usually do on some, gacha games, that eventually they would barely release anything that is of a lower rarity. No, they can only use servants that are connected to Camelot. So only Artoria, Knights of the Round, Merlin, and the like. Not sure if Morgan and the Temlin are included. Well, Morgan is part of the mythos, so she should be involved, right? You might want to put Mash in the front row and level her to max for what you can do. Reason is, story-wise, there are some areas that you can only use Mash, as the unit, so maxing her is a must in FGO. Yes, Sin System already told me that. Yes, but not as commonly. For example, in a few months, a new 3-star saber called Theseus is coming out. Awesome! Like, I appreciate they still release them, even if it's not common anymore. Okay, let's enhance some characters, now that we're talking about it. Not skills. First of all, just my people. Oh, okay, she's already top. She's a top enhanced already for what she can do right now, which is level 30. Okay. We can start maybe this very smoothly and go with... Let's see. We have a lot of good characters here. Who do you guys want me to level up? I think that's a better question. Out of my 3-star to lower. I'm gonna leave to you guys to help me with the sift through of the characters. Hassan Assassin. So you say you want me to level up this one? So yeah, okay. So this is Boston's option. Shufu, go for the girl at the bottom. Great support. This girl? I agree with you. I loved her design. Whenever I pulled her, I loved her design. And I love that she had so many so much dialogue. Awesome. That's a great choice, guys. So we're gonna go then with Shufu, and then this one then. Hassan of Serenity. Sure. We're gonna go with both of them. Nice. Okay, that's pretty neat. I like this. No, this is much more my style. It's an odd feeling, gaining power from flames granted by a foreign god. I am a foreign god. I appreciate that you appreciate me. Nice. Level 30, and now we're gonna... Oh, damn it. Sorry. Let me level up... yes, she's a great unit, also a simp for... Spoiler. Awesome, we love the simps. Okay, these are now our new friends. I'm gonna just keep probably them at level 30, just because I feel like that's a very good way for us to balance the fact that we're gonna be using your overpowered characters. But we can start leveling up their skills, let me start leveling up Shufu, since you guys mentioned that she has a great buff. Let's see. Oh, I don't have skill up per material for casters. Get to stairs. You know, let's just do the first ascension. It's basically for free. There's no reason. Mentaforce, hello. Thank you so much for the father follow. Hello, hello. Oh, I love her outfit change. Thank you. Yes, I can see. Oh, it's Space Shufu. I love her. If you want Rider, do Ushiwaka Maru. Yes, I do plan on that. Ushiwaka is a character that I really enjoy on the anime, so that is a good option. Okay, Shufu is already up there, best character. Shufu is actually one of the best 3-star support units. I love her for the personality, even if she's not even good. Damn. Barely no change. Shufu is getting a full space Shufu outfit whenever she ascends. And my girl here is barely getting anything. It is what it is, you know, some people are more favored. Her next ascension, she loses the mask. Okay, that's a big progress. This would pair with with some alcohol. I agree. I want so much to ascend Shufu again, just because it's so funny. Okay. I love this. Okay. Thank you so much. All that said for me to use Shufu. I love her. Oh, can I already say that she probably is my favorite already? I like to pick favorites, and she is one of them. Even the 5 stars only changed slightly, right? So that's a big change because Shufu changed a lot. Oh, I don't have her ascension material. Shit. Okay, how do I get this? Yeah, that's a good question. How do I start grinding for the skill materials and ascension materials? 3 stars is the ascension rank that changed the images. This isn't something you can experience, but in past events, Serenity and Itocris were part of an idol team together. Really? That's so unexpected. Oh, I think we got more. Training grounds in Chaldea. Awesome. We can go there. I think I daily quest here? Okay. XP cards used for servant enhancement. Materials used for skill enhancement. We want the materials. What is this red ones? Okay, this is all archer and caster. And then Assassin and Lancer. Okay, our Serenity is Assassin, so this works, right? So, how difficult it becomes? Level 40. That gives you level materials. Red is for experience. Okay, sorry. Not what I'm looking for. Wait, so I can only get... damn. Okay. Okay, there's nothing for there's nothing for Assassin today. I gotta keep that in mind. He opens in certain days. Shit, okay. I gotta remember... I'm gotta remember to come back here whenever it opens. Yeah, we're gonna be missing. It's one of those, it is what it is, we move on. At least level 40 is good enough for whatever I'm doing right now. Check the grinding dock I sent you. I can do that. Do systems. Grinding dock. I might create a tag on Discord just for Fate. Oh god. It opened my browser. Give me a second. Oh, it killed the sound of the game again. Oh, I shouldn't open my browser. Okay, let me just grab this and close. My problem is Opera. I probably would change back to Google Chrome again. Yeah, I'm gonna close the game, guys, real quick because like it bugs the audio, believe it or not. Sometimes. So give me a second and we're gonna kickstart this back in. Check the grinding dock. Just take Shufu as far as you can, honestly. Weekends tends to be the best grinding day since most, if not all, mat farms are open. I will keep that in mind. Oh yeah, here it tells the days. Awesome. Assassins are on Saturday. That makes sense. Just take Shufu as far as you can, honestly. Yeah, for sure I will. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Castoria? Yes, I have. A ride, I think was a ride that shared this with us, or it was Boston. But yes, people told me about Castoria. Yeah, I think it was Boston for me to save up and get Castoria as soon as she comes out. I will check her out. Even though now I decided to use like low rarity characters because I think it's funny, I still plan on getting characters that I enjoy regardless, for future reasons, of course. Boo! What you have against Castoria? Alright? Don't be a hater. Castoria is the best servant in the game. You don't need her though. But she's the best. And I might get her just as a collector, not even as like, oh my god, I love. Just making sure it's in a few months. Yeah, I think someone said 1 month. Okay, let's see. Let's go back here. By the way, Menta, if you wanna join the ride, I'm using my friend's units during the whole grinding process of the story. So if you wanna join in, feel free to send me your friend ID or ask for mine, and I can add you, and we can be friends, and I can use your units if you want to. No pressure. She's overpowered. Once you get Castoria, everything that's not double Castoria is obsolete. This is my level 100 unit there. I love this. This one? Sure, I will use her. But let's just change. And this is how we're gonna play it right now. By the way, okay, I think this is a good time for me to ask this. What is the purpose of the sub members? Like, what are they giving to the starting members? Or is one of those that whenever they die, they get replaced by the sub members? You don't need her, but just for your own sanity, you should try to get at least one set of meta farming supports. Like, yeah, you don't need anyone specifically, but it will make your farming way easier. Oh, once they die, okay, nice. Thank you. So it makes sense. So even if it's for that purpose, let me put the strongest that I have here in here, and then I can eventually change for all 3 stars. Let me fix this. I see the problem. Done. Remove the big boobs. Okay, thank you. Sup, Apple? Missed the stream earlier. All good. Syntax is there. You can check it out. But yeah, I decided to do the regular checkup, and it was all cool. It was a breeze. I love the story. We're gonna be doing the next interlude over on Friday, so we can focus on Kanto 8 on Saturday. Classes all good. Syntax again. The VOD is there on YouTube, so check it out whenever you have time. See ya. Have a good time at class. The sub members also gain bond XP. Yes, makes sense. That is. Oh yeah. That is a good point. If they get bond XP, I should already start farming for the other characters that I want to use in the future. Okay. I'm gonna choose the ones based on how I like their look. I'm gonna get the Golem guy here because I like him in the story. I'm gonna put Ushua Kamaru there, and I'm gonna keep getting the bond with Mash. But we're gonna change this as I decide for other characters. Talking about getting the meta units for farming, that makes total sense, and I will. That makes total sense. Even though I might not be using them actively on the current like stuff. Just for me to facilitate my grinding process off screen, I should get some meta characters. So that is the reason why I am going to pull for Castoria. You need a knight class. You have all cavalries. A knight? You need a knight class. Knight class is... Who is knight class? Oh, I don't have is knight. What do you mean by knight? Saber, archer, lancer. Saber, archer, lancer. Okay, so you're saying that I need a saber, an archer, and a lancer, right? Makes sense. You are correct. Well, from the first looks of it, Lancer could be Kuhulin. Kuhulin is fine. Wait, you also pulled Nito. I got her for free, right? Yes, I got her for free. I did not pull for her. I got her for free. The only character that I ended up getting while pulling was Shiro here, Emiya. But I really didn't use my quartz because I'm saving them for something good. A bunch of 4 stars are ready. Yes, I have a couple. I have a four 4 stars. Knight is saber, archer, and lancer. Cavalry is rider, caster, and assassin. Yes. So okay, I like this archer, even though he doesn't look like an archer. David is cute. Lancer could be Kahulin. I just need to, level them up. And saber. That is a good point. I don't have sabers. Dude, I don't have sabers. Like, I only have these guys here. Like, okay, saying that I don't have sabers is kind of stretch. I have Paragas here. And I have, Yazon. But I'm not using them. I don't like his look. Nothing personal. Fagas McRoy. She's cute, though. Artillery Pendragon Lily. Archer really is only limited to uses a ranged weapon. Like, I can't imagine my boy David here just throwing his staff at people. David uses a sling. Billy the Kid uses a gun. That's awesome. So, is a sling? I like this. I might use David. Menta just said that David is really good, so I might go for it. And the definition of a ranged weapon is very broad. I know, but it's so funny whenever you read Archer, and then you click on the character, and this is what they're using. But this comes from an apple called Archer, so I don't mean to be a hypocrite. Now that things have settled down, I'd like to introduce myself again. My true name is Marie Antoinette. We know that. I'm from the Rider class. As for who I am, I'd be happy if you could examine me closely with your eyes and ears. As for why I was summoned, unfortunately, I have no idea. After all, I have no master. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I'm the same as her. Wait, it wasn't like kind of impossible for you to not have a master? There's something at least giving you mana for you to keep working, so maybe it's like they were summoned by the Grail as well? This is another just pop all her skill servant. FYI, ASEC is basically Morgan Lily. ASEC? ASEC? Who's ASEC? Summer Jean throws dolphins and whales. I use her, I know. Say Show Nagon. Throws parties and Super Orion. Has a bow, but I like to think that he throws hands. Yes, I used Summer Jean and I used Super Orion. Whenever I was using Super Orion, I was like, dude, is this an archer? He's just punching people with a bow. I don't think that that's how you're supposed to use it. My servant, the level 100 support you're using. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, for a second, I forgot that I was using your servant because I just started talking about other things. Thank you. As for why I was summoned, first of all, it just doesn't feel like I'm a hero. Yes, I'm a great, but even so, I'm still just one of many artists. Well, I did apply magecraft in my music, but that was only because I was drawn to the sounds played by demons. By the way, I will ask this question quite often from now on. I hope you guys can help me with that. Does Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart have another version that is not a 1-star? Just curious. I am Mash Kirilite. I'm a demi-servant and I don't know what my true name is. This is Miss Apple, my master. Yes, I am Miss Apple, guys. Nice meeting you all. What's up? Oh my, what an interesting greeting. Well, what's up, my homies? It seems different when Miss Apple says it. Perhaps I need to think more like a peasant. Come on, don't teach her weird greetings. Oh, I've got it. I have to be more needy. Come on, Amadeus. What's up? What's up? I like it, Maria. Keep it up. I can feel the love of a century beginning to fade. I love the interactions. It's very fun. But so you know why? On most stories, interactions quite like this would be completely unreasonable because they are in a situation of life and death. But these guys here are having fun like there's no tomorrow. And then you remember they're all servants. It doesn't really matter even if they win or not. They're already technically dead. I'm sorry, Ms. Apple. What's up is a very stimulating greeting, but I must reluctantly refrain from it. If Amadeus likes it, that means it's not appropriate for a lady to use. Let's not be dangerous here. You're acting like I'm a perfect gentleman who loves dirty jokes. Don't blame me. You're a child when it comes to everything but music. And this is... Jeanne d'Arc, yes? The saint who saved friends. One of the people I wish to meet in my life. I'm not a saint. He's just a 1-star. Salieri is cooler anyways, but even Mozart is really good as a 1-star. I know, I just love whenever characters that start as a 1-star get a version which is, stronger. I am curious to see more of them, Like a character that has started solely as a 1-star, eventually getting maybe like a redemption arc kind of situation. Actually, that's a good question. Are there any character that started as 1-stars but got then a different version as a higher starred character? Or no, they just die. They just die the simple death of a 1-star. Yes, everyone knows that's how you saw yourself. But the way you led your life was true, and we all know the results. That's why everyone will always remember and admire the name Jeanne d'Arc and the miracle of Orleans. Gareth Summer is 4-star. They say 1-stars, but they are still good. I know. I'm not saying that they are bad by all means. I'm just curious to see if we got other looks, because I want to see these characters using different skills. With a very a cooler looking, noble phantasms, maybe new outfits. I think that's where I'm coming from with. Not that they are bad. A part that helps FGO gives lower rarity servants relevance is the cost system, since you can just show all the high rarity units on the team. Summer Charlotte Corday is a 4-star. Okay, so we have a couple of low-star characters that become 4-stars and stuff because of Summer. Interesting. And yes, I completely got the idea of getting low star, I got the whole thing. I was just curious to see if I could see these characters wearing better outfits. There's also Summer Shufu. Ooh, nice. I might end up getting her if I get a chance. If there's a way for me to actually get her specifically. I really enjoy her personality. Generally, how it works is that lower rarity servants get a Summer form that is 4 or 5 stars. Nice. Well, I wish they had a better future than just Summer, but that's at least something, Better than anything. Better than nothing. Summer Shufu is coming next year, so start saving. Nice. We're gonna get her, boys. She's on a banner with Ciel and Dobrina Summer. Don't know who they are, but I like Shufu. That's the one character that I care about. Of course, your life ended at the stake and resulted in that witch. It feels like Maria to only look at the good parts. Am I wrong, Jeanne d'Arc? Your life was a little out of tune. Jeanne herself is the one who gets hurt when people call her a perfect saint. Listen, Maria, you always say what you think others wants to hear. Sometimes you need to scold or deny others. I get that, you know? I get that personally. I tend to be a people pleaser a lot of times. So I tend to just tell people what they want to hear or what I think they want to hear instead of the reality. And I don't feel like I know how to tell my truth about how I feel about other people without being extremely blunt to the point of, you know, verging into being rude. I think that is the level of nuance that I don't possess. I don't like. I'm either unable to tell what is really going on, or I am extremely blunt about it, and I might end up hurting other people. There's no really like in between. I don't need to hear that from you, Amadeus. You already tell me that every day. This is what you want, right? You piano brain piece of human garbage. Damn. You were a pervert who can only get it up for musical scales. If you like music so much, you should turn into a piano. Okay, that is out of, like, this is what I'm talking about. I think I might be Marie Antoinette when it comes to that. I'm either a people pleaser, or I tell someone that they can only get hard with music. I don't know if I should say this, but when you insult me like that, I feel something indescribable. But see, you can do it if you try. Give the same treatment to Jean. Faster, stronger, more violent. Tell her all her flaws as you see them. Non, that's impossible, Amadeus. Human garbage like you has nothing but flaws, but Jean herself has none. I love her. That is so wild. Are you serious? I didn't know you had it that bad. You really did love Jeanne d'Arc, didn't you? Also, I love that Amadeus Mozart is really not even caring that he was called garbage multiple times already. I would say worship rather than love, and a bit of guilt as well. A tiny sorry the size of a teaspoon, the natural guilt we foolish royals feel towards the saint. Marie Antoinette, your words honor me, but that's why I must confess. In life, I was no saint. I held the flag high for what I believed in, and as a result, I stained my hands with blood. Of course, I don't regret that, nor do I regret the Inquisition or my own death. You don't regret the Inquisition? Okay, that's a little out of pocket. But I shed too much blood. I believed in the dreams of a little country girl, but at the time, I never imagined how high the price of that dream was. I never regretted it, but never did I feel fear, and that is my greatest sin. Yuri Murray, indeed. Only the outcome of my actions made me a saint. I do not think is the right word for a country girl like me. I see. So you're not a saint, right? Then, may I call you Jean? Yes, of course. It feels like that would bring back old memories. Wonderful. Call me Marie, then. If you're simply Jean, and not a saint, then I want to be Marie, and not a queen. Please, Jean, will you call me Marie? Yes. Right. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, too. I am happy, Jean. And I'm sorry, I keep pushing my own views on you. You've lost your own answers about yourself, haven't you? Just like the day I died, not knowing a thing about what was going on. You have to find your own answers. I certainly want to treat you as a saint, but I'll stop myself. I won't just believe in you, I'll support you. Isn't that what female friends are supposed to do, Amadeus? I suppose so, yeah? You guys can go eat sweets or something. We believe in you too, right, Master? Fake monsters are a common thing. Fake monsters? Master, don't say things that are going to confuse her. I don't know about fake monsters, but I do know about monsters. Look, it seems like we have invited some unwanted guests. No, I don't think you invited them. Well, Whatever. Let's get rid of them and resume our conversation. Fun fact from what we've seen with the summer version of Jean, the girl is pretty crazy and ruler class is restraining bolts. Pretty crazy, and the ruler class is a restraining bolt on the crazy. The shark she threw at us was trauma-inducing. I mean, are you afraid of sharks? Since this is what you're trying to confess in here.
死んでください。参り承知。はい。苦しい。看病の形。痛み。ごめんなさい。殺します。
Okay, she almost killed it. You know, that was good. She has skills, I should use them. Gain C stars, what is this?
私のすべて。毒。
Oh, critical. Increase charge and critical rate.
死んでしまう。
Okay, so we use the debuff. Art card effect, so buff arts. Okay, there's even stuff against undead. I like this. Okay, very specific.
面倒面倒。
Okay. I think she can kill them.
よく見て。間違
No,
わず。
in universe it was scary. Also, she used big sister beams to try to brainwash Ritsuka. Okay, that's kind of out of pocket. Big sister beams to brainwash? I thought she was a good person. So she's bad even in that form.
やめ。
Damn!
それ。救急無理治療。
Okay, it is out of pocket for me to say that Shufu looks better than a lot of 4 and 5 stars that I've seen so far. Like, it's no lies.
承知。外さない。決して。
Oh yeah, Summer's John might as well be a berserker. Damn.
調子に乗るのもそこまでだ。私一人になっても円を描く。分かってる。参ります。
Don't forget to use. Yes, we're doing right now. That's the whole reason I'm even using your guys' characters.
水鏡最大展開。
I wanna see the
旧姓の
great.
妖精である以上、
Oh,
すべての
oh,
汚
shut
職を
up.
払いましょう。はやたどり着けん理想目に映るものすべてを灰に。
That's pretty. Okay, awesome. That's so cool.
じゃあそういうことで。
Okay, that's already on my ranking of like better looking noble phantasms. Don't forget to okay, but I guess that's why she has the summer alignment. Chufu looks better because she's a newer saver. Makes sense. When she was released, like what is Chufu like this year kind of situation? Yeah, of course, the newer 3 stars are better than looking than the older ones. I should probably, you know, keep in mind of any new characters that are low rate. Now I understand. The whole world, never mind friends, is in danger. Although it is in a different form, this too is a Holy Grail war. I knew it was dangerous when I learned it was a masterless summoning, but I didn't expect this. Now there are 5 servants in opposition, 9 total including Mash, but isn't that too much? The rule of the 7 servants is no more, although that doesn't mean infinite. It's not surprising at all if there are more than 7 servants. According to the records, one time a total of 15 servants fought. Strange Fake has like what? It has 15, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, I get it. I figured it out, everyone. We were summoned so that we could defeat them, like heroes. It might be to destroy the world. No. That's not right, Miss Apple. I love everybody, just as I did when I was alive. I wouldn't need these feelings to destroy the world, and they wouldn't summon me anyway. It's perfectly fine to be confident, Maria, but we're up against powerful foes. Jean and Mash, as well as Miss Apple, are used to combat, but you and I aren't the fighting type. The numbers matter less than the fact that they are far stronger. Indeed, Vlad III and Elizabeth Bathory. One carved their name in history as a hero, and the other a murderess. The other that looks like a saber seemed to know Marie. That's right. If she knows who I am, then perhaps she's the Chevalier Dion. I have no proof, though. Chevalier Dion, a spy with Louis the 15th intelligence agency, the Secret du Roi. She was also a dragoon and a plenipotentiary minister. No, maybe he? It matters little, mage from a distant world. She was summoned from a different time than me, but her splendid face hasn't changed. I see. It would be wonderful if she joined us. That might be difficult, I think. I've lost my ruler ability to see through names, but there is one thing I could see. All of them have been giving madness enhancement, regardless of their alignment or background. Cute! It's probably the power of the Grail. Even without an episode of madness, it can give them berserker traits. Huh. The goal of a Holy Grail War is to get the Grail, but they already have it. It's not fair. But that leaves one mystery. Why were you summoned? This is just a theory. Despite the fact that the Holy Grail War hasn't begun, someone already has the Grail. This is a reversal of causality, a bug if you will, and perhaps the Grail is resisting it. The greater the opponent, the more powerful the Grail's reaction. I see. In other words, somewhere else in France, indeed, there may be other servants summoned here like Marie. Oh my, that means I can meet everyone, can even meet even more people, right? So their idea is, because the Grail is kind of bugged in this situation, is trying to resist it by summoning more people to fight against the witch. That makes sense. Yes, AS is a very recent servant, was released a couple months ago. Shufu is a couple years old. Dude, Shufu's years old? She looks very new. I think Shufu came out during last year's anniversary. Okay, here's the weird lore fact. In the FGO timeline in 2004, Fuyuki Grail War is supposed to have been the first and only Grail War, but here Mash is seemingly referencing Fate Apocrypha. Yes. Well, let me look the log. Oh yeah. Sorry, yes. Whenever sorry, merde. Give me a second. Whenever she mentioned 15 servants, right? Well, yeah, makes sense. And it would make sense her mentioning Apocrypha specifically, because it's the same fate that debuted Ruler and Vlad as characters. So, Apocrypha being mentioned makes sense. The best way to describe it is that the world itself is summoning servants to help us. Yes. It's like antibodies. And Dark Jean is the disease. That's not necessarily a good thing. It may just mean more enemies. But whichever it is, we should start searching for them as soon as we can. Before the other Jean finds them. Indeed, I've lost my ability to detect servants. So we'll have to depend on Mr. Roman. Sure thing. I can match a full-powered ruler, but I can search farther than a servant. Let's take a little break first. You're all tired, right? Yes, Master, rest for a bit. We'll start a watch. Let's eat cake. Is lore-wise correct? Could you imagine that Marie Antoinette's power is to produce a bunch of like cupcakes and shit? Feed the poor! Okay. Who should I use? Let me see more of Arai's characters. She's cute. Dobrinia Nikit. Yeah, sure. I'll call her Dobie. There you. Okay. This one I'm curious because she again I mentioned that she the artist that drew this is probably the artist from Danganronpa. So I'm curious to see how good Cleopatra is. And this Sodom's Beast Draco. And her class is Beast. I'm gonna go with this. I'm going to patrol the area. Jean, please wait here. Boo! Boo! Is something wrong, Jean? You seem defeated. Are you tired? Marie, no, I'm not tired. I'm a servant after all. Perhaps you were saddened by the state of Francis and... I mean, are you disappointed? No, I'm not disappointed. Thank you for your concern, Marie. But seeing those familiar towns in flame is a bit hard to bear. Yes, for you especially this era is exactly like it was when you were alive. It's different than what you feel inside, memories that are still going on. Yes, why don't we take this time to talk? Girls' night out. Excuse me? Oh, it's strange, but both you and I were someone in the bloom of our youth. You see, I'm in the middle of puberty, right? So I love talking about love and romance. I appreciate the offer, but that's hard for me. I know of compassion, but not romance. Yay! Arrow Ace representativity! But you're missing out on life. It's not too late to start. Fall in love with someone, John. Of course, if I get a chance. Have you fallen in love, Marie? Of course. I fell in love with the boy who proposed to me at age 7. I think it was my first love. And when I was 14, I fell in love with the king I married. 14, that's kind of amazing. When I was that age, I was working and playing in the fields with the other children. That sounds fun too, I'm jealous. It must be such fun to be able to go whatever you want. It must be such novelty to be poor. What a fun new idea. Yes, it was fun. What I lacked in romance, I made up for in friendship. Did all the boys like you? My hair was short then, so they treated me like one of the guys. Oh, I'm so glad I become a servant. I can't believe I'm having girl talk with Jeanne d'Arc. It is good to be a queen. The honor is mine. Who'd have thought that I get to talk to the famous Marie Antoinette? It is good to be a servant. I'm just glad that this isn't a real Holy Grail war. Otherwise, we couldn't chat like this. Marie? Yes. I'm sorry, both of you. It appears to be an enemy attack. I knew it. Oh my. I'll go wake up Master. Come on, John. Let us fight like proper servants. Bravely, gallantly, wholeheartedly, and yet beautifully. Like a maiden in love. That's what you and I are at our core. Neither saints nor queens. The way I fight has little to do with beauty and elegance, I'm afraid. Master, your orders. Come on, Miss Apple. I'll show you the power that I couldn't show you before. Tomboy princess coming through. I'll dance brilliantly like glasswork. Fun fact, during the Servant Summer Fest, these two formed a club and made doujins together. You mean Marie and Jean? Damn, okay. Were the doujins good? Number of the beast. Just pressing things and not even sure if what I'm doing is correct. Damn. Damn. Okay. I love that. No buffs. No buffs. 2 rolls of buffs. Nice. Good job with the critical. They were top ranking, competing with the gem-studded photo album from the Queen of the Beach herself. Queen of the Beach herself? Who was the Queen of the Beach? Come on, Beast. Show us what you got. Okay. And that was a single target. What? Dude, the more I see, the more I get surprised. Med. I believe the B is mute on this one. Or Meb and the D is mute. Or the pronunciation is completely different and it's something like a Bart. Drake is one of those servants who has completely different animations and NP animation at max extension. Her third form is super cool. Awesome, I like that. You know, I like characters that really changed. Because it's like you're purchasing like 2 characters almost, or 3 sometimes. The more the merrier, no? Oh god. Shit. I need to charge my phone. Okay, give me a second. Wait. Sorry, I was talking like a crazy person. I got something. Sorry. Uh. Okay, awesome. Okay, one thing. I have a link for donations. I probably changed the link of donations that I use because like I don't actually get a message from them. But someone sent me $10. Like I don't know who of you send me $10. I will not disclose your name because I don't know if you want me to do that or not. Or if you, even if you want to be noticed. But thank you so much, whoever did it. I'm ever so thankful. You know, rarely people find within their hearts to send me anything. Um, so yes, whoever sent me this money, thank you so much. It really supports me and helps me a lot. Really appreciate your support. And by all means, if you want to be addressed or you want to say, hey, I did it, please do so I am aware who did it and I can just, thank you more properly. Lunaila, hey, hello. There's an option in game settings to see the final ascension of your friend servants. Wait, there is? I gotta do it. Option in game settings. I've gotta do it. Um, Speed, avoid essential levels. Oh, nice. Nice! I don't know what his spiritual dress is. Is this relevant? Wait. Wait. Okay. Sorry. I did not only get $10 from someone, I also got $5 from someone else. Okay, whoever also sent me $5. Thank you so much for your support. It's really appreciated. I will change my current donation link for something different that can actually let me know what's going on. Because again, whenever like I find my all the donations that I usually get by surprise. But yeah, I would change this in order for me to actually see them, maybe even show up on the stream whenever they happen. But yes, whoever sent me $10 and whoever sent me $5, thank you so much. It does mean a lot to me. I do this streaming process because I really enjoy it, but also I will never lie that money isn't like a huge, like a boost to my, keep doing it. So thank you so much, whoever done it. And sorry for me to take so long for me to actually realize that I got anything. Spiritual dress costume of a servant. So if a friend has them on, you see them. Spiritual dress in an altar costume, they're usually pretty good. Yes, we're gonna see it. Yeah, I want all the pretty and all the good. Yeah, I'm still like so surprised that I got money out of this stream. Thank you so much, guys. It really means the world to me. Shit. Now I gotta play even more Fate Grand Order, because I'm pretty sure some of your Fate fans. Now you see people's support setup looking a bit different. Let's see. Everything's gonna probably be looking so fancy and posh. Let me see you, Sin Systems. Okay, Orion's already looking different. Who is this? Oh yeah, this is Vengo. Oh, I saw only this version, not this one. Vengo is looking so cute. Dude. Yes, they just yes. So Lunila just told me that I could adjust the settings. And now everything's looking better. Oh, this is the Cleopatra one. Okay, let me go by part. Let's see what Jung has. Okay, yes, three ring lookalikes. Who is this? Okay, she's so cute. Lady Avalon. Okay, that's pretty. Shit, wait, who's this? Mouth release. Oh, damn, let's click. Still, the Ascension spoiler setting still on, but yes, the Ascension spoiler is still on. Go to the extra session, I have a special unit for you there. Is it a Proto Merlin? Go to the extra section. What is the extra session? Is in here? Extra section. I will wait until you can explain to me what the extra section is. Let me look at you guys' characters. Dude, they are even like loading. Because a lot of them I've never seen. Oh, this is Jack the Ripper. Yeah, I was thinking maybe, yes. She looks cute. Wait, is he wearing sunglasses? Makes sense. You know, that's very clever. Extra section is the... okay. What should I be seeing here besides the Van Gogh? My Jean altar. Wait, is this one? Oh, okay. This is the one that you guys told me about, right? Yeah, let me check it out. One of the Ascension spoilers or total BS. Some of the Ascension spoilers total BS. There are really only like 1 or 2 servants in the game for which it makes any sense. Is that an opinion that everybody here shares? Because some people like I have like I know some people they're very wary of any spoilers, like anything like names. Which I appreciate whenever my viewers wants to shield me from the spoilers. Yeah, you can turn that off, to be honest. I mean, I don't know what I'm missing without like you have even more access to good artwork. Sure, I will turn it off then. I don't think I care about the spoilers that much. And again, because I don't know what they are, I will not really, pay attention too much, I guess. Servants detected. Also, multiple life forms detected. Master, prepare for battle. Yes. What a drag. I've detected it too. Having good hearing isn't always a good thing. In fact, I hate the sound so much it makes me want to scream. The sound of an enemy's footsteps is worse than a high-pitched trumpet. You can hear them at a distance. Of course, I became a servant because of my music. I can detect any sound wave in the air. For instance, the sound of you and Mary sleeping when we were camping. I enjoy listening to them both. But not just the sound of your sleeping. I've recorded all the tiny sounds your body makes in my Wolfgang recorder. I appreciate that Wolfgang here is basically a different version of Barcarola from Reverse 1999. Barcarola wants to produce all the sounds as well. Ah, a sexually harassing servant! I'm sorry, Mesh. As his keeper, I apologize. But bear with him a little. Without his ears, he's nothing more than a pervert. What are you saying? Human beings create filth just by living. Only by realizing that can you create true music. Life is filth and music cleanses it. Now then, I hear footsteps and drawn swords. Not but boorish noise. I don't write my music for fools, but you've come all this way. I shall play my Requiem of Death for you. Let's see, there's nothing to think. Okay, so exactly. You won't even understand what is being spoiled. I'd say it's best to not think too hard about servant dissensions to begin with. Some are crazy for no reason, so you won't even notice when an dissension is a spoiler until it actually comes up. Yeah, that's my point. So yeah, I will turn it off as well. Let's see. Okay, is this my computer that's... No, I believe it's Fate. It's lagging just a bit. Don't know why, but we're gonna continue. Nice. So, during part 1, Jolter was one of the highest damage servants in the game, especially when paired with Merlin. Why specifically with Merlin? Nice! Because Merlin was the best burst support at the time. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I think since System mentioned that the Bunny Cat Girl is the best buster support right now. You know, the one with the pink hair. Forgot her name.
我が憎悪で汝のすべてを狩り尽くすラグロンドメント・デュヘイン不毛ねまったく
Koyan Light. Yeah. Yes, Koyan. I think that's a easy way to call her. カエル。
面倒面倒。あなたが行きますか。ふん、承知。それ大岡先輩。
Okay, I was able to charge Shufu's Noble Phantasm, so I might as well see how it looks like.
まあ選択は正しいわ
不老も不死も人の究極願望。若いままで生きたままで老いたくない死にたくないゆえにこれなるは不老不死の霊薬なり。はい一本グイッと。
Wait, she buffs herself?
上等よ
Sure. Should I put on the Phone Destroyer Foreigner on my support list just to screw with Apple? What is the Phone Destroyer? I mean, I'm curious now that you're mentioning it. Okay, one thing that I gotta change here. Okay, sound effects. Gotta learn though, like, the sound effects are kind of crazy. I'm just also here. Nice. Also, let me just restart the game. I think it's lagging a bit. So I'm just gonna close and open it back again. Don't know why. Metaphors, please do add me in game. Do you want me to send you my ID? Yeah, because yeah, I think I even asked you whenever you showed up. You probably were not looking at it. But yes, let me send you my ID. And you can just, you know, share with me all you have. Nice, that should be all the necessary settings. Sweet. Phone Destroyer added, go to extra classes and look for young Gipe. Sure thing. Or this one. I'm just gonna wait for Metaphors. But yes, I think I will finish this last quest. And then I'll call it for today. Just because sorry that I ended up starting the stream a little later than I that I wanted. I'm playing a forum RPG lately. It's a Pokemon forum RPG. It's kind of crazy, but I think Sin System is probably aware of how those things work because they mentioned that they are part of one. But yeah, mine is for Pokemon only. And I spent around like 3 hours writing one single topic, which is deplorable, I know. But I found something new, so I needed the one of the DMs to share some of informations with me. That's why ooh, who's this? Oh, this is Spacer Star. I never saw her on this, like, looking like this. Okay, I think it just might just be me, but I think let's see. Let's see. I wanna just double check that. I wanna see how many of my friends have the Spacer Star. Okay, so this is Sardine. Sardine is someone that I randomly added because they were the first guy that I ended up playing with. So I don't know them. They never showed up on my stream. And I know how good Spacer Star is. But still, it's crazy. Yeah, it's because you tuned it off, me and Mantanel. No, there's more. Okay, this is Sin Systems. Okay, Kama looks gorgeous on her final version. Like, this is amazing. You have Spacer Star, don't you? Sin Systems? No, this is just Ishtar. Where's your Spacer Star, Sin Systems? Okay, then Alice. If I'm not mistaken, Alice Mana is Dusky. With the great Thomas Edison. Okay, am I going too crazy saying that everybody has a Spacer Star? I don't think I was correct with that information. Because now nobody has it. Okay, this is Dusky. Now we have Rin. And this is Spacer Star, right? I'm just waiting to load it up. Yeah, this is Spacer Star. So 120, by the way. Then I have Manta Force with 120 Spacer Star as well. Then we have Bully Tom. You have, but it's not in your support list. Okay, noted. Oh, here, and 120 as well. Sometimes I feel that Spacious Star comes already level 120 because everybody's leveling her to 120. Then I have Spacious Star 100, clearly destroying what I just said. Then I have RI. Now I can see their Angramanier on his full glory. Do they have Spacer Star? Yeah, I don't think they do. Then I have Trevin. My boy Trevin. Do you have Spacer Star, Trevin? Now that I can see. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think. And then Tom the Fish. I know that I'm just wasting time looking for a Spacer Star. Just because I find that it's so funny that how many people have 120 Spacer Stars. Until now, Space Star was quite popular for several years. Wait, isn't she new? I thought she was a pretty new. I actually don't even know what's new and old in this game. And yeah, many have her at NP5 120. Oh, I only have the two Irish at 120 for me personally. Ah. Okay, this character. I think, yeah. Since Sisamo was here, whenever I was playing with Benny and Ma, I love the look of this character. So cute. What is this? Who is this? Look at the boobs. Altaria Pendragon Altar. Damn. So many Pendragons. They never get, you know, tired of it. You know, there's always a new one. Spishtar is like 5 or 6 years old. Dude, that's old. Shit. You know how something is so popular whenever it's over like 4-year-old character and still being like widely used by most people. And she's arguably being power crapped by now, let alone on JP servers. I can imagine something so old, for sure. Okay, since it's sad for me to do Gife. Sure. Wait, did I accept Manta's friend request? I completely forgot that I was there for a reason. Did I do it? No, I didn't. Let me accept this. Sorry. I was like, Wait, there wasn't Manta Forest. There was someone new. Okay, who is this? Is someone on the stream? If it's someone here, thank you. Oh, look at this. It's Elizabeth. Cinderella. Oh, like she's so adorable. Yeah, clearly Elizabeth enjoyer. I appreciate that. Awesome. Okay, let me actually play the game. Dude, this is how scatterbrained I am. I forgot that I accepted Metaphors. I accepted someone else thinking it was them. But I already had accepted them. Guys, if you don't want it to get like 29-year-old and completely crazy, you know, do exercises, eat your food. She's looking a little different than the first time that I clicked on her, but sure. And use my young, you need to use her and see the go. I will. Let's go. I added you my second alt as well. Still had the add 3 friends limited mission. I didn't even know that there was a thing. Awesome. Apparently I did the mission already, and I wasn't even aware that there was a mission. All that's left are the servants. Is everybody alright? Does anybody need healing? We're good here. What about you, Mash? I'm fine, Doctor. Are they here yet? They're coming. Are you ready? Hello, everybody. What a lonely night. Who are you? Huh? Let's see. I wonder who I am. I forced myself to be the righteous saint, but in this world, I am a slave to a broken one. A broken saint. Yes, thanks to her, my reason has left and I've gone mad. I'm doing everything I can to hold myself back. What a mess this is. So while I appreciate your hopes, I cannot join you. You don't want a servant who'll stab you from behind at every single opportunity, do you? Then why did you come here? My task was to observe you, but my waning reason whispers that I should test you. You face the Dragon Witch, disaster incarnate, riding on the ultimate dragon. If you cannot surpass me, you will never defeat her. Defeat me. Plunge your blade into my heart without hesitation. My true name is Martha. Now come to me, Iron Dragon Tarask. All the D&D players like, what? Martha, Saint Martha? Watch out, everyone! She once defeated a dragon with nothing but prayers. If she's a servant, that means... Let us see if you are capable of slaying me. She's a dragon rider. Defeated a dragon with nothing but prayers is kind of silly. Some people set up their servants' ascensions as random, so every quest they may come up different. That is me, I set the random ascensions. Why, Sin Systems? Why can't you just be a normal person and give me the good, beautiful ascended ones? Why I still have to go through with randomness when it comes to
やっ
you?
てやるぞやってや
For
るぞ
reference, the prayers that the legend refers are her fists. I rather think that she was really literally on her knees
あなたも死ぬのでしょう
praying, and the dragon just dropped
知
dead.
らせ絢爛の術
Maybe bored of it.
面倒面倒
Okay, let me check it out.
ライラ
ふん
Aww,
え
that's pretty.
こりゃ
She plays the flute. Uh,
奏でましょう
やめたい
okay, I like how pretty she is. Damn. Is she like a water creature of sorts?
蓬莱の秘術の一輪をチロチロとこの胸焦がれ星宿る紺碧の進化
Okay, no NP charging. Okay, let me focus on the dragons first then.
よしなに
え
参りますダンク完備
DM did absolutely nothing. Let me see how beautiful you
今こそ
are.
参りましょう
やめたい
参ります直令蓬莱の同志楊大臣が発す死ビ級北楽シモンの帝を放ちウリの
Ooh.
軍勢をここに召喚せ
Oh, what? This is so light
ム
mode.
ルルナホーマルハウトガグアナフレタガ継承ウイ非力連理
That was so pretty. Very light. Activate the phone destroyer. Good thing I'm playing on my computer. And died.
見事な軍配さばき熱くなりました
I wish the random ascension would let you pick the specific ascensions, like only switch between final ascension and the costume. That would be appropriate. I would like that as well. So that was the phone destroyer. I get what you're calling it like that. I see. That's enough. We literally threw a sun onto you. Of course that's enough. Martha, did you hold back? Of course not. This is fine. It's fine this way. Seriously, don't make a sane massacre you. Listen, let me tell you one last thing. You never be the dragon controlled by the Dragon Witch. There's only one way to surpass the type of dragon. Go to Leon, the city once known as Leon. It won't be a saint who defeats the dragon, nor a princess. Ever since ancient times, only a dragon slayer is capable of killing a dragon. Tarask, I'm sorry. Next time, I hope I'll be summoned properly. And there she goes. Even Saint Martha can't resist her. She undergone madness enhancement in addition to being summoned. Perhaps it can be helped. Normally, it would be impossible to even talk to her. The only reason we were able to communicate was because of her incredible self-control. Yeah, she was peaceful, yet fierce as a person. I could tell. She is the Iron Saint. She's a woman like adamantite, who solves things with her fists in the end. They say she defeated the Tarask with a sermon, but I bet she just beat it up. Anyway, thanks to her, we know where we're going. We should hurry, right? Let's go. Let's get going to Leon. I'm surprised. Amadeus seemed like The type of person who would hate to travel on foot. Oh no, Amadeus loves traveling. He's traveled to many places ever since he was a child. Well, I suppose it's true that I'm used to traveling. I'm getting excited. I wonder what and who waits for us in Leon. Come on, John. Let's get going. Right. Yay, friendship! FGO is a very old game with a lot of spaghetti code. I also wish how the ascension you choose doesn't affect the home screen sprite. Ah, I didn't know that. That also makes sense. Oh, and I got 5 assassin's pieces. You know what I can do with those 5 pieces? Yeah, you're right. Should be enough for me to ascend her. Shit, I'm missing one! Okay. I might have something here. It's not possible. Oh, more tickets. Assassin monuments, but it's the gold one, right? Yeah, it was the gold one. Damn, I thought the game would be funny and give the last assassins for me to enhance her, but not so late, not so lucky. Yeah, technology isn't there, I guess. I keep saying that I'm so surprised that FGO, like, they never, came up with a new game, because FGO is like so old by now. Like, it's 10 years old, right? I believe the game right now. So like, they could come with a newer one. I think people would actually appreciate it. No, you got the silver one too. You can ascend. I don't think I did. Yeah. See? Nah, I just only got the gold one. Yeah, I got monuments. I didn't get pieces. It made 50 million this month in JP servers. Oh no! It's not. I don't say that they need to make a new one because the game is not profitable. By all means, I still believe the FGO is one of the most profitable ones. I think if we can look it up in a chart. I'm not saying for them to ditch FGO. I'm just saying a new one, a new Fate, maybe with a new play style. I think people would appreciate. They wouldn't stop playing the current FGO. I think that they could keep both games afloat. Like it's like what MiHoYo does. Just have like 1,000 of games. I didn't see properly. Oh, cool. The thing is that if they made a newer one, there is a risk of losing all the old players. They're not wanting to leave behind servants to spend all the years. I don't think they would lose because again, I think it's a similar thing as MiHoYo. MiHoYo is competing with each other, with themselves, and they keep releasing more games. But all of the MiHoYo games are still popular, especially Star Rail. So I believe if MiHoYo can make it work, I believe whoever runs Fate or whoever owns the IP or whatever can keep 2 games, working. They just cannot be exactly the similar playstyle. That'll be FGO Arcade if they decided to make that a PC console game rather than the arcade cabinet that it was. That could work. NASA wants to continue the Extella series after the end of the Part 2 storyline, which will happen at the end of this year on JP. Extella series. I never played or know much about Fate Extella. But yeah, that's a cool one. I can check it out as well. Since I started playing this, I'm kind of curious on the other Fates that I've never seen, like Ataraxia, Extella, and some of other ones. But yeah, folks, I feel that this was very good. This is exactly 3 hours of streaming. So I think I'm gonna jump off here. Before I go, thank you so much again for the 2 people that sent me a donation today. I will change my donation link so I can actually properly see all the messages and things you guys are sending, because I don't know who you guys are. and I don't want to, put anybody on the spot just because I don't know. But you guys know who you know. You guys know who you are. And thank you so much for it. I do streaming for fun, for sure. But also, money is always a help. I always struggle. So any support goes a long way, especially because I live in Brazil, so dollar is 6 times more than whatever you guys are giving me. So whenever you guys feel like, oh, this is just like a small $10, for me, it's over 70. So if that makes you happy, it does make me happy. The Extella series is basically a Dynasty Warrior style game, continuing the Fate Extra timeline from the Moon Cell stuff. Ah, awesome. Okay, I'll check it out. I actually played a lot of the Dynasty Warriors whenever I was younger. But yeah, sorry. I cannot, I gotta go, gotta make my dinner, and start grinding on my other games. But yes, thank you so much everyone that came in here today. Thank you so much for all the new followers. Boston, Arai, Mentaforce. Thank you so much for showing up. Sin Systems, Lunila, everyone else. Really appreciate all of your supports. And yeah, I'm going to be playing some more Grand Order tomorrow. I see you all in the next one. Archer is out. Wishing you all a great night.